wasn't even. I was just like,
naps.
it was Sunday. It's my day off. Hey everybody! Welcome to our channel. We're the Knights of the Drunk Watch. We just finished.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back like 2 minutes later.
We just finished watching Handmaid's Tale 2 hours ago. Episode 13 of season 3, the season finale, titled Mayday. My name is Zach.
I'm Audie.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Crystal.
We're the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And
now our
Another
talk
chat begins.
Yay.
I have no more.
So,
Okay, so on
this
my list,
was the season finale of
season 3.
Handmaid's Tale.
It was a damn good episode. Like, I expected
Okay.
a lot of terribleness.
It was
Yeah.
very
And,
tense. Yeah.
my first note, and like I said, Zach said to do characters. We're gonna do Serena and Waterford and Daddy.
Can go die, except for Daddy. Daddy don't die. No Daddy, no die.
Daddy no die.
Serena can go fuck herself. Waterford can go fuck himself.
I am so looking
He
forward.
turned on her so quickly.
But she turned on him first.
She wants to see her daughter.
Yeah, okay, not her daughter.
Fucking delusional.
No, but I love the fact that they had that scene, the two of them
What was she
outside.
thinking?
I love that they had that
She
scene
wasn't.
outside, the two of them, her and Daddy. By the way, Daddy is the hot guy that's been helping her.
Mark Tweller.
Yeah,
Tweller.
that's
where?
just what we're calling him.
America.
Oh, okay.
United
I thought
States
you
of
I thought you just had a
America.
show or something.
That's what
From
we
America.
That's what we've been calling him. But I love that they had this like scene where they were kind of like, hey.
No, she
Hey.
was looking thirsty.
No, he had a little thirst. He's been having a little
Whatever.
thirst from the beginning.
He can have
But
anybody in
then
Canada.
he found out she's a creepy fucking rapist.
Yeah.
And yeah, he
What
he
the fuck
turned
was she
right
thinking?
back around.
What was she thinking?
I'm surprised that's what he told her about, not the whole I raped her while she was pregnant and she made me rape her
That's
while
what-
she
No,
was
but
pregnant.
that
Oh.
she
No.
could claim was under duress.
Oh yeah,
From
she could not
Waterford.
claim Nick
But,
and
yeah.
Wait, so wait,
Offred
what were all of the charges that he said?
rape,
Just rape.
and coercion because he forced Nick and
She
Offred
for-
to have
yeah.
children together.
And play it off as Waterford's.
Right.
So kind of blackmail?
Yeah.
A little bit of blackmail?
That was like, I'm just looking forward to next season and seeing them be raked
why-
over the Canadian
Why didn't she
coals.
think that was going to happen? Did she?
What do you
did
mean?
she? Because I think that was her tragic flaw of. I guess she thought Fred loved her so much he would never.
No, I think
turn
she
on
thought
her.
that they wouldn't believe it. I think she thought she could either talk her way out of it
Really?
or that it just didn't matter.
I mean,
because it was protocol
Or-
in Gilead.
Because it's one of the things, when we're all screaming and yelling, sometimes I don't know.
I
what's
don't
going
yell.
on.
I'm a lady.
Whatever.
Did
Zach.
Fred emphatically know? Or is this him revealing that he knew all
They
along?
did a
So she didn't know that he knew.
She told him in season 2.
She did.
She told him out of spite. Either at the end of season 1 or somewhere in season 2, Serena told Waterford that he's not the father out of spite.
Right. You couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So someone else had to come in.
So, but then she just probably thought her deal protected her from it.
Yeah,
Right.
that immunity would
And then they're
last,
like,
would
no
count for
loophole,
everything.
bitch.
Yeah.
Well, and also the Canadians have already done that paternity test.
Right.
So
Yes.
they have that. So that just corroborated the information of,
Right.
oh, okay, that's how that happened.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So they had proof and everything.
Because, I mean, they were getting him for rape anyways.
Oh, and other things.
And other things. I
War
love
criminal,
that he's
war
being
crime.
interviewed
Well,
and
yeah, they
By
were
all women.
trying to
Women.
figure.
Awesome.
Yeah, his defense attorney was asking him about what were you in charge of. How did you run the country? What was your responsibility?
and he is so like sexist and misogynistic.
it's
He's
so
like,
disgusting.
why do I have a woman, Ms. What's her
She's
name?
very thorough and something else. You call her thorough and something like a
Gender
dick.
traitor.
Just an asshole. Okay, next we have Commander Lawrence.
I don't know how I feel about him.
Really?
He's
always
okay.
I feel like he's taken over Serena's position as flip-flopper.
Yeah,
Like-
yes, I was
Okay.
going to say that. I was going to say he's kind of like Serena, but not from like evil to not so evil. He's just like brave, not so
I have
brave.
a spine. I
Right.
lost my spine. I have a
Right,
spine.
right,
I lost my
right.
spine.
I mean,
He's like, let's go with a plan. No, it's too dangerous. Let's go with a plan. No, it's too dangerous.
he's definitely okay.
Yeah.
Right. He's not an evil guy.
He's not evil. I wouldn't say
And
he's evil.
I think he still is on the path of trying to redeem himself for the choices that he's
Well,
made.
yeah, I mean, he has to do something.
In the moment where she told him, like, oh, you mean her clit's not going to get cut off? I think that hit him.
He probably knows the end. There's no end game to this.
And I think he's
right?
been wearing blinders to some of the really horrific stuff that has been happening.
Well,
and June being there is like...
Well, I mean, it may not even be just blinders. Like, he wasn't the architect of the subjugation
Rape City, yeah.
of...
He was just like, here's a functioning economy.
Right.
I mean, he's still a misogynist.
All the men are.
He was the misogyny was their binding link. Mm-hmm. He still thinks women, he says it, women. He still sees them as a weaker sex. But he was the last...
I don't think after this episode he does anymore.
But at the end of it, when he created society, the handmaids weren't part of it because... When that became part of it, he told his wife,
we won't have to do
involved with that.
We're not going to do that.
Right.
Until the Watfords
I did love watching him read to the kids. Like, that was a really,
sweet.
genuine moment for a guy that has been very standoffish and borderline cruel.
I think losing his wife kind of settled him out a little bit.
Yeah.
It kind of probably shook him to the core, like, this place is not anywhere.
This is why, and we'll talk about this at the end, I think that's where they're taking Offred. Anyways.
What do you mean?
Or June. Is back to Lawrence.
You cannot. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. Okay, next we have the fashionably early Martha.
This fucking bitch. Read your emails, Martha.
Where's the memo? Read your muffins, Martha.
It said 12 midnight, not 12 noon.
I mean, it's like she's the one who got so nervous and crazy, she jumped the gun.
She knocked out her commander's wife.
Yeah.
She drugged her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think all the Marthas had various ways of getting the kids
they were
out.
bad roofies because
But she drugged her too fucking early.
Yeah, no, fair.
Right.
Yeah.
So that she had 12 hours to
wake up.
Come on, wake up. I was like,
yeah, those were
one of
poor
those Marthas
decisions.
just killed her commander and his wife.
One of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, noon. It's leaving at noon. Like, bitch, did you not? I mean, midnight.
All knew this.
I was like, it must have been the morning. It had to have been the morning. And she was just like, nah, we can't wait till midnight. Because they had just put the lamp on and greased the gates. And there she was there.
And then she's like trying to take the kid back, and June
I would have shot her.
Pops out that guy. I would not have shot her.
I would have shot her dead.
I would have tackled her to the ground and tied her up.
The problem would have been that if she fired the gun outside, she would have drawn attention to herself.
Okay,
Yeah,
I would have killed her.
No, I would have just tied her up until we were gone. I don't see a reason
I would
not
have pistol
to.
whipped her.
Okay.
Yeah, knock her the fuck out and be
I don't have time to
gone.
wait and tie her up and
I
babysit her ass.
June said she couldn't shoot her. I think part of her hesitation has to be the Gable hear the gunshot.
Right.
Yeah. Give me that towel.
Yeah, so fuck that, Martha.
So she puts a wrench in what I'm calling June and the Great Escape.
Okay.
So June and the Great Escape.
Sounds awesome.
So what's our next character?
June and the Great Escape.
June and the Great Escape. Well, it all works out at the end, so I can't really criticize.
The children got out.
Yeah,
the
that's
objective
true.
was followed, right?
Yeah, I do feel like she didn't have, like, she was flying by the seat of her pants on a lot of stuff. Like, if I'm going to make a plan of that size, I'm going to consider every eventuality.
Yeah.
Including the eventuality that a bunch of them walk out of the woods and catch us mid-flight.
The plan was, at midnight, we're leaving.
Right.
52 kids are coming, and I'm leaving. Like, no, that was
not
not
a
a plan. That's not a plan. The plan was there. They had to change their direction.
Yep.
Because the truck wasn't coming, right? Because they had closed all the streets. So there was no contingency. There was no B, C, D.
Like, if you're gonna make a plan like this, you have to make a plan in case the first 15 parts of your plan fail. Like, how do you get around that?
Why would you, in this plan, why would you put all the kids in one truck?
Yep.
If the truck gets pulled over...
Well, it's probably more likely to get noticed if you got a fucking convoy of trucks.
It only had to go 5 miles.
Yeah, but you don't all leave at the same time.
Well, then that's
from
even
the same
more
house.
risky. That's even more risky.
But you're risking all.
This was the Underground Railroad. Like, they all had to get to the spot and there was, all or nothing was the only option. You're not going to slowly trickle these kids out because everybody's going to be on high alert. It has to be like a quick Band-Aid thing.
Well, I don't know where the Marthas are going. I do not think they're going back to Father Lawrence.
Well, they're not Marthas. Right now, she's being carried by
handmaids.
handmaids.
I don't know where the handmaids are going.
They're going to Lawrence.
They cannot go to Lawrence.
Why?
Could they create a secret space?
No, can you just tell me why they can't go back to Lawrence?
Because Aunt Lydia when she hears 52 kids are missing, who the fuck do you think she's gonna go look for?
Yeah.
Prove it.
You don't need to prove it.
She already told her, we're not going to have any more shenanigans, are we?
She's going to show up with the eye, and they're like, June, what the fuck happened to you?
First of all, hang on just a minute.
No, ma'am.
Lawrence is the only leadership left in Gilead right now. We ain't got no Commander Waterford. We ain't got no Chris Maloney.
Chris
Who
Maloney
do we
wasn't.
have?
Chris Maloney wasn't.
He was in Washington.
Gilead.
There's more
Washington
than
is
3
in Gilead.
commanders in Gilead.
They're in Boston.
Right, I understand that.
They're their own district.
But
There's other leaders.
story-wise, you have no other face that has come up to be leadership in Gilead. Nobody has even been introduced yet.
They've had meetings at Lawrence's house.
Yeah, but nobody else has shown up.
We have a whole season, dear.
I think Lawrence is going to be put in charge of Boston.
Incorrect.
I think
Lawrence has been on suicide watch.
Yeah, they've had a target on him.
You got to prove yourself. Go to your handmaid thing.
Yeah, but that was to Waterford and Chris Maloney. Both of those guys are dead. Nobody else cared about that crap.
Every single
Plus, we got a bunch of dead commanders all over the place.
Every single handmaid on this show has a commander. That should tell you how many commanders.
Well, actually, no. Many of them are still in the Red Center. So
I don't think they can go back to Lawrence. I think Lawrence has a bigger target on his back.
No, I think that's the only place
his
they can take
wife died.
her.
What's up with that? And
she took pills.
Well, and what about the Martha who finally got tracked down? I mean, I guess she didn't rat him out directly because they didn't go straight to him.
Right.
They were doing house-to-house searches.
No. I'm not saying that June isn't going to go through some shit next season, but I think that Lawrence is the only place that these handmaids can take her. Because there is nowhere else to take her to help her.
And what is Aunt Lydia going to say when she shows up and she's been shot in the ass? What is she going to tell her?
Well, that's assuming that in the end, Lawrence still technically has more power than Aunt Lydia. Aunt Lydia is still subservient to Lawrence. Aunt Lydia's
eyebrows were raised.
I'm not saying Aunt Lydia is not a serious danger, but all I'm saying is there is no other option then. All of her network just got on a plane and left.
Yeah.
So the only person that can help her is Lawrence.
Who's the one connected to all that is June.
Right, but
her whole network was on the plane.
All her Martha friend,
how many
everybody
did you see get on that plane?
There was a bunch of Marthas, and the other ones are fucking dead in a field, shot by what's his name.
We only saw one Martha.
No Marthas came and got her. It's just the handmaids that came and got her.
Yeah, because they might have all gone.
The Marthas had to go.
I feel like these handmaids need to go on. They're going to be on the lam.
All I know is Gilead's about to blow the fuck up. All these kids gone.
For sure.
Oh, it's about to get nuts.
For sure. Doesn't look good for Gilead. They got a commander in prison. They're gonna.
Oh, that's my final thing. Is welcome to Canada.
So yeah, they have. So far Canada has 60 kids. From Gilead.
Roughly. They said it was
50.
more than 52.
I said 60.
Yeah.
I thought 50 was the goal.
Yeah, but then when they were all in the living room, Rita said this is more than 52.
So they have a lump sum of kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They have a commander and his wife.
Yep.
They have, what's her face?
Rita. They got a bunch of... They got Emily. They got Moira.
The next season, there's going to be a trial.
Yeah. We're going to get the Waterford trial
on one side. It's going to be Law and Order. And
we're going to get a June trial on the other, I think.
SVU, Gilead.
Yeah.
That's what's going to be.
Does June need a trial? I mean, you saw how quickly they killed that one girl
get the handmaid's
and
trial.
her
Here's the thing, though. June just facilitated this escape. Canada knows. Mm-hmm. So if they just murder June right away... then all they're doing is proving that, yes...
she did it.
Right.
Well, and she's also the face.
Right.
Of the handmaids.
So I think that Canada is going to be like, hey, what happened to this person? And if the Gilead wants to have any kind of relationship
June's not going to die.
No, she's not going to die.
June's not going to die.
At least not till
But once again, we got Luke fucking staring at a plane or at a bus or whatever.
But in his defense...
No, not defense. I'm saying, once again, his wife hasn't come home. Once again, a bunch of people have escaped. His child and his wife did not come home.
/ Kiki.
Yep.
She recognized her dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I was
sweet.
crying,
So
guys.
emotional.
I was crying.
Kiki.
When I saw them kids on that plane, I cried.
I think Luke is allowed to have his feelings.
Yeah, no, this time it was fair.
Because
This
like
time
he's looking
I
for
didn't-
his
This
wife.
time
He's looking
he
for
was
his.
allowed to have feelings.
Yeah, this
He's
time
looking for
he
his
is.
daughter. All these kids come out. Can one of them be his daughter?
I'll allow it.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, season 3 is going to be a lot of court.
Yeah.
I
Well, and I think Rita's
They're
is
not
gonna
gonna-
about to. Yeah.
They won't fill the whole season with court.
Well, we're definitely getting Waterford trials, and I think those
Think they'll
Waterford
take
trials are gonna have political
Think they'll
ramifications.
take a
And
page out of.
they have a witness they didn't see coming.
Do you think they'll take a page out of Epstein's story and have Waterford kill himself?
I could see that actually.
That'd be exciting.
So that Serena's the only one that stands
Yeah.
trial. That would
And
be
everything
yeah.
just goes to accomplice.
I see it. I see
And
it.
she's the
I
scapegoat.
don't
But
see-
she's not.
I don't see
She's as
Waterford doing
equally
that.
as.
You don't think Fred would
I
kill
think
himself?
The
Fred
way
will
he
kill
turned on
himself.
Serena, no, he wants
Nah.
to see her get. He will withstand trial just to see her go through it.
I don't think that he's gonna be happy going to
I
trial.
mean, he's gonna die.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with you. I think he's
I
gonna.
mean,
kill
he's.
himself.
They're gonna either.
I think he's gonna have a particularly tough day in court where he gets like faced with all the shit that
They're
he's
gonna
done.
sentence him to death, or he's gonna kill himself,
Mm-hmm.
or someone's gonna get to him.
Yep.
Of course, I said Commander Lawrence was gonna die. He's
So
very much
Right,
alive.
he's very much alive.
I think he
No.
wants to sit in his cushy little cell with a TV.
I can see that too.
And watch his wife's trial on court
sipping his
television.
bourbon.
All I know is they got Rita now, and Rita's from the Waterford household.
Yeah, that's true.
She got all the dirt.
She'll be first
Yeah.
witness.
All the
Just
dirt.
like I said, a witness they don't see coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that Emily and Moira will like work together to.
Who's Moira?
Moira is
Just kidding.
June's
I'm
friend.
kidding.
I'm hoping they're gonna work together and start like a movement. We need people to be more outspoken, I think, on the Canada side.
I feel like they
I want
are.
to see more from Rebecca's dad. I hope he becomes a series regular.
Aww.
Well, I
That was
think
so sweet,
by
though.
seeing all the kids, that is going to rile more
Yeah.
people up.
Yeah, that's true. That plain
Kids
full of
Those are the
kids.
kids who were separated from their mothers.
Yeah, the
Drink,
hand
Andrew.
kids.
Drink, Andrew.
What?
You're being political.
I think that counts.
That's no.
They weren't putting.
That's what they
no,
were.
They
they're
weren't putting-
stating a fact about what happened.
Because these just weren't any children. That she went through and she found all the children that were
Yes.
taken from the handmaids when they were
Correct.
captured and made handmaids.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct. All right. Is that everything?
That's it.
That was our short talk back.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
That's only
told
8
you it
minutes.
wouldn't be
Oh no,
fun.
that's
Actually,
how
it's not
long
bad.
people watch
All right,
this.
Andrew.
We're not drunk watch.
And
now
now
our
our
talk
talk
has
has ended.
ended.
Good night,
Another
everybody.
season of Handmaid's Tale down.